If we're all born different, is beauty still the same? The same as the standards on the screen. The same as fair skin and hair sleek. We look into our reflections and perform an inspection. Why is it painful? The expectation swallowing us whole. We want to be beautiful, but the world tells us no.
Around the time I was in 6th grade, I had started to hit puberty, so I started to get a lot of acne and I had a lot of pimples and stuff like that. So as a result, my mom told me to start washing my face more. Part of my routine would be, washing my face with water, but also using some soap to cleanse it, and then after I would put on some cream that matched with the soap. And she told me that it was good because it was going to whiten my skin. Even before that, my parents and my family was like, "Rebekah, why is your skin so dark?" My aunt even said, "We need to bring her to a doctor because why is her skin so dark?" And it just felt really weird experiencing that because I'm Filipino, and my dad specifically, where he's from, all the people there were more on the darker side, and hearing those kind of comments made me feel alienated, even though the reason why my skin is dark is because of my dad. I started to use the soap and cream a lot. It came to the point where I had used it so much that it felt like my face was getting an allergic reaction from it. My dad pointed out to me one day, and then I told my mom about it, and then she was like, "Okay, you don't need to use it anymore." Though my skin, it was lighter, how do I say this? I had already damaged the way that I felt about how I looked and how my skin, how it felt to be in my own skin.
When I became 13, which was during the COVID pandemic, I saw a lot of skinnier people who ate healthier, or they exercised a lot more, projected throughout social media. And because of that, I did begin to doubt how beautiful I looked. I began to judge my body more, and I began to look in the mirror more because it felt like people's eyes were always on me. Basically, I wasn't happy with how I looked. I thought my arms and legs were too big. I thought that my stomach was too big. I had stretch lines here and there. And I guess I lost a lot of self-confidence because of it. So I did turn to baggier clothing, but even that didn't make me feel any better. I was 7 when I became aware about the comments people were making about me. My features, field comments like, "Why is your face so big? Why are your eyes so dark? Why is your nose that way?" And that really brought my self-esteem down a lot, more than it already was. I started looking at ads that promoted lip plumpers and hair straighteners and even makeup. But that's when I realized that makeup wasn't gonna fix what wasn't broken.
Yet my differences bring me in as I sing this hymn. The waters become crystal clear and my petals bloom. And I realize someone's beauty isn't defined by their physical appearance, but by their personality and character. Everybody is born different and has their own uniqueness.
We've been built to have that certain mindset. We've been told all our lives, okay, you don't want your skin to look too dark. And coming to that realization and seeing how my culture and how my ancestry has been built on the belief that that's more beautiful, it really bothers me, because I've come to realize you don't need to be a liar to be beautiful. I would see how my skin would look under the sun, and I noticed how it kind of shined like it was gold, and how it was sun-kissed, and I felt really empowered seeing that, and I felt beautiful.
So luckily, throughout this whole journey of mine, my mom has always been by my side.
She's always been supporting me. And she's always complimented me, and that's how I slowly began to feel better about myself. And I really love my mom for all of that. I realized that this is my body. My body should be nurtured, protected, spoiled sometimes.
I have come to realize that I should be happy with the way that I look like, and that I shouldn't try to change it, and that I'm beautiful and everyone is beautiful, and I hope that I could teach other young girls like me that they're also beautiful too, and they don't have to change themselves either. So.
It's okay to be a little bigger. It's okay to be too skinny. It really shouldn't be an issue as long as I'm happy with myself and you're happy with yourself.
The uniqueness that everybody has is actually the beauty that they carry. The true beauty that everyone looks for is within oneself. This world is just a canvas of all colors, sizes, and textures. We can paint it however we like, with the beauty we have inside. So a wave crashes into me, my heart, mind, and soul. I flourish, my body aglow, for it's what I have that makes me whole.